Today's adventure takes me to Little Hope Cemetery here in central Kentucky. Yes, I'm at Mammoth Cave State Park here in Kentucky, and I'm exploring some of these old pioneer cemeteries that are in the park, and this is one of them. This cemetery is packed with tombstones. There's hundreds and hundreds of tombstones in here, so I'm really looking forward to going in here and checking it out. So come with me as we explore Little Hope Cemetery. Okay, as we enter Little Hope Cemetery here in Mammoth Caves, Kentucky. I knew there's a couple cemeteries in this area that are very old. However, I don't know much history about this one. Minnie, wife of, is that Minnie? I don't know what that is. It says 1916 or 1918 on that. These cemeteries here in the middle of Kentucky are extremely old. We have Lewis here, 1880, looks like to 1927. And Fred with an E. Born 1892, died 1896. This is in remarkable condition. Borden's a name, 1852 to 1941, SB. And Lily A, 1852 to 1933. Wow. This cemetery's, a good acre, probably more. And it is full. There is no occupancy here. Eva Gentry Roundtree, 1892 to 1914. We have some more Gentrys. Wow, look at this family plot. See this family plot, Bo? Wow. Yeah, I tripped over Earl. There are so many tombstones in this cemetery, I just backed into one and almost fell over. Got Holton there, 1849, 1940. Seems to be a lot of writing on this one, so let's check it out. Mary F. Isenberg, born 1873, fell asleep in Christ, 1909. Wow. I've got company today, joining me in this vast cemetery. Pearl Coates, 1902 to 1920. Here's Joe Coates. That must have been Pearl's father. And he died July 1920, and she died November of 1920. Wow. Got to see what's in the corner here. I'm hearing a lot of noise coming from the forest. The cicadas are out. But I wanted to check this one way out here in the corner. You know, you have to look in the fringes when you're at these cemeteries. And we have one here. Unfortunately, I do not have my flashlight with me, which I should. Darn. Looks like E something. Ah, darn. Don't have my flashlight. Let's see if that helps. Looks like E something.
Earl.
Earl? Hard to tell.
1920 or 1726.
It's not 1726.
Looks like a 7.
Oh, that does look like a 7. I don't know. I mean, this was uninhabited back in 1726. Interesting, though. And this is interesting because this is completely homemade here. 1931, I see. All right, let's see what else we can see. This one's interesting. Estes is the name, Ellie and George. It's interesting because somebody's really taking care of it. I mean, 1951, 1943. Usually, after about 2 generations, people are forgotten, but somebody's keeping that one up really nice. Look at all of these tombstones in this cemetery. Rows and rows and rows. I mean, there's got to be, there's hundreds. That's for sure. Let's check out a couple of these that are in the middle here. There are some more recent ones. This is Cooper, 1986, which, you know, it's not real recent, but it's not that old. Let's check out this one. For this emblem, my days were shortened. Roy, son of, it looks like H.P. and Ellen Hagen, 1894 to 1919. So unfortunately, Roy was only in his 20s. Gentry, these are really in good shape. I mean, you could tell we're in an area that doesn't get a whole lot of harsh winters. And this one is interesting. There's a lot of change here. And this is First Lieutenant Noah Gentry, Company 1, 813 Pioneer Infantry, son of William and Betty Gentry, born 1890, died in 1918 in France, World War I. Now I know coins do mean something. I can't remember their meanings offhand, but they do mean something. I know, I think a quarter is you actually were in the military with the person, which obviously nobody should be leaving quarters here. That person would be 140 years old. We do see some pennies, nickels, and dimes, and yes, they each mean something when you place those on a tombstone. We have a lamb here, which indicates usually an infant or young child. Amanda, 1844 to 1925. This is actually a sunken grave, so must have been a wood casket. What a remarkable cemetery, guys. This is awesome. Of course, I go to the one that I can't read. The finger pointing up. Here's Moss D., wife of D.N. Doyle, 1902. She passed away. I see Rosa here. She was the daughter. Looks like 1870 something. Samuel Doyle, 1854 to 1882. And Julia Ann Doyle, 1888. Here we see the Freemason symbol. C.W. Berry, 1826 to 1890. Having finished life's day, having finished life's duty, he now sweetly rests. Now, if that were in the Chicago area, the Illinois area, I would not have been able to read that. That would have been completely wiped out clean. So it's kind of neat that I'm able to read that. It's Rachel, 1926. Just amazing, amazing stuff. Wonder if this was at one time just a family cemetery that grew a little bit over the years. Born 1841, died 19... I don't know what that is. It's like 1965, but that's not correct. Take a couple more here. Sarah McDaniel. So it has her married date on there. So born 1831, married 1849, and died 1907. You don't see too many with married names. Here's Gideon. See there, it does say Holy Bible. Gideon McDaniel, 1824 to 1901. And we have here Catherine, wife of James Wharf, 1907. Okay guys, I did come down to Kentucky this week to check out the Mammoth Cave area, and I knew there was a couple of cemeteries around here that I also wanted to check out. Really, really neat. This cemetery is packed. I mean, there's hundreds of tombstones in here and footstones, and it's actually a little dangerous to walk through. But thank you so much for joining me today. What a great little cemetery this is. And until next time, keep exploring.